Hey, good afternoon. It's now January 4th, 2021. So the start of week 2. And to kick off every week, we're gonna have a 15-minute recovery run that goes over the plan for the week of what I'm going to do. It's kind of late already, before almost 5 o'clock, and it's nearing sunset. So I am gonna finish this run and talk a little more at the end. Yeah. I'm back. That was around almost 2 miles, almost a 9-minute pace. So even a little slower than I thought, but that was probably it was a bad run. Probably one of the worst I've had in a while. Maybe I'm just not doing my recovery runs right, but my ankle also felt, I don't think I twisted it, but it kind of collapsed. I want to say maybe I was 2 to 3 minutes in. I kept running on it because it didn't feel too bad. It's a little sore, but I don't think it's a big deal. I'll probably put some ice on it and it'll be fine. It's also the ankle that I injured a few years back, so that's why I was also a little worried, so I kind of slowed down the pace. But that's okay. Hopefully I'll bounce back tomorrow with a speed run. So yeah, still looking forward to this week. It's just a little bit of hurdle to start off. Okay, today is January 5th, 2021. It's a Tuesday, so I'm supposed to have a speed run today according to the plan, but like I said yesterday, my ankle still doesn't feel great. I went out for a walk earlier, and it didn't give me too much trouble, but I don't want to strain it anymore, so I'm gonna go off for really easy recovery run at probably like a 10-minute pace for 2-ish miles, just to get some mileage in, but still make sure that my ankle isn't strained. And then I'm gonna come home and cross train a little bit, maybe do some jump rope, upper body pull-ups, push-ups, planks, some core workouts too, and make sure I really get a good stretch in. Yeah, I expected some challenge anniversaries for this challenge, but didn't expect them to come this early. But no, it's good. It's even worse if I would hurt my ankle later on in a training plan, so it's good to play a little safe now. I'll check back in with you guys after maybe 20-ish minutes of running and see how I feel then. Okay, that was 2.3 miles just at 9-minute pace, which is a lot faster than I thought. I was going to just give my leg a break, but apparently I was running on it and my ankle honestly felt really solid. I'm gonna give it a few more days to see exactly how I'm doing. I don't want to rush back into it. But yeah, I think that's a good sign. At least I can very strongly run a few miles. But I'm gonna go back and really stretch it out good, do some cross train with jump ropes probably, and then we'll call it a day here. Okay, so it's now Thursday, January 7th, 2021, and a very great rest day yesterday, much needed, but ready to go for another speed run. So it's good news and bad news. Good news is that my ankle feels solid now. I went on a few walks. After the run, it was great too. I think it has something to do with going back to my old shoes from last year. Maybe I'm just more comfortable in them and they have maybe better ankle support. I'm not sure. I'm gonna run with it for a few more times and see how I feel after today's speed run. And then the bad news is I got a shot yesterday. I think it's for meningitis, MenB vaccine shot. So my left arm is quite crippled now. I can still do the simple running motion, but yeah, I hope it doesn't affect my running too much or at all, hopefully. But yeah, good speed run today. A lot of 5K repeats and a few mile repeats in there as well. But yeah, we'll see how that feels. See you guys back in around 30 minutes, going back to the elementary third track. So it worked fine for me last time, so I hope it's not too bad. Yeah. that was a really solid workout. Hard, but felt amazing. It was about 3 miles in total. So it's interval running, right? So started off with 4 times 5K at 90 seconds, and then a mile pace at 90 seconds, 4 more 5K pace at 90 seconds, and then a final mile pace at for 90 seconds. Pretty consistent, around 6:45 I want to say for the 5K pace, and around 6:10 for the mile pace. So yeah, I was feeling great. My arm was still hurting quite a lot because it doesn't hurt like this, but when I'm running, it's popping up and down, and the muscle feels really sore. But the sore arm should go away in probably 2 or 3 days. But then the good news is my ankle still feel really solid, so I'll probably stick to the Flyknit for a few more runs, and then see if I really feel good, I'll go back to the Pegasus. But now I'm gonna do a little more jump ropes to cool down a little bit if my arm lets me. But yeah, it's a good workout today. Okay, so it's in the afternoon, January 8th, 2021. I have a recovery run, 35 minutes. It's quite a long recovery run for me because I'll be running it around 8:45 to 9-minute pace, so that'll put me a little over 4 miles, which is quite a big distance for a recovery run. But I try to, since I had a really solid run, especially with my ankle yesterday, I'm gonna try to trusting these Pegasus again, see how I'm doing them today, and then see if I will take them out for a long run tomorrow, which is gonna be 4-ish miles, so the same as the recovery run today, but it's fine. And yeah, I'll try to get a good stretch in before I go, see if that will make my ankle feel a little better. It's something that I don't do so well. I don't stretch very well before I go on my runs, which is something I need to change. Still feeling quite sore, but yeah, I'll do a few more stretches out on the run before I go off camera before I go on this run. But yeah, looking forward to it. Probably gonna do another out and back. It's beginning to be my favorite runs now. I'll see you guys in 35 minutes. Whew, I didn't feel the best. It was very slow, but it was relaxing. Around almost 4 miles around 8:45 pace, so everything was expected, but it's just nothing special about the run. A little bit boring, nothing happened, but my ankle didn't feel as well as it started, so I'm probably gonna invest in some resistant bands to do some exercises to increase the flexibility a little bit more, as well as need to stretch better after my runs, and I'll probably get some foam rollers because I didn't happen today, but I definitely felt my lower back tightening up a little too much after a hard workout like the one yesterday, so I'll probably need to stretch my back. Just in general, some better stretching on my part. But yeah, still getting some mileage in, simple recovery run, nothing too special. Yeah. Okay, last run of the week, long run, 4 miles-ish, but not feeling the greatest today, so I'll see evaluate on my own run. If I'm feeling good, if I'm feeling better, then I'll go out for 4 miles, but if not, I'll probably take it a little short. I've been running quite a lot for the past 2 days. I think they were all close to 4 miles-ish, so I already have the mileage for the week pretty much, so I'll take it easy. But on the positive note, my arm is feeling a lot better, so not a bad week. Sorry, a little rocky, but yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, so now it's the next day. It was a little dark when I got home, so I thought it would be better if I recorded the reflection video along with the weekly recap. So it was a good run. It was still a good run. I had about, it was 4.08 miles at 8:44 pace. It's a little slower than I expected for a long run. I think ideally I'll be doing my long runs at about 8:30 pace, maybe even faster than that. That would be great for a long run, but yeah, it's a little slow, but it felt good. It was chilly but not cold, so I thought that was the perfect weather for running. The sky was beautiful. It was pretty late in the afternoon, so if I'd gone on a little earlier, would have been better. But yeah, it was a great run. Again, I went out with the Odyssey Flyknit too. It was I just felt more comfortable on my ankle and my feet, so maybe I'll stick to that and give Pegasus a little rest, and potentially go back to it after see how I feel in them with recovery runs. Alright, let's see a weekly recap. So this week, the total mileage is 15.61 miles. It was similar to last week's, I believe. Last week 15.3, so it's actually slightly more. So I think I will be increasing the mileage quite a lot from here on. Average pace, I didn't look, but it's probably around an 8:40, something like that, 8:44, 8:45. A little slow, but it's acceptable. I wasn't feeling too well with my ankle and then with my shot, so that's okay. But yeah, besides the rocky start, it definitely got better. The speed run felt really great, and as you can see, I missed the speed run, did a recovery run instead, so that is something that I'll definitely change next week. What else? Yeah, it was still a great lot of fun. All of the audio guided runs were great. Looking forward to next week. I'm feeling healthy. I'll probably cross train a little bit with some jump rope to just keep my body active in some other ways, and then potentially I'll stretch a lot more, give my ankle a little more strength training. That's not just in one constant motion of going up and down when I'm running. But yeah, really looking forward to next week. I will be running maybe 15 to 20 miles, hopefully to pick up the pace a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is Sunday.